Top 10 Toy Story Voices. Number 10. Barbie. Those wonderful years in which Barbie was the most precious toy of a little girl was left behind. Really, really behind. After so much time sharing together, Barbie was forgotten and despised by its owner, Molly.
Poor Barbie.
I get the Corvette.
Despite the fact that it suffered an existential crisis.
Molly and I have been growing apart for years. It's just, I can't believe she would throw me away.
The light at the end of the tunnel shone for Barbie, who met the love of its life in Sunnyside. But who gave voice to this smiling character? Can't you imagine? She was the American singer and actress Jodie Benson, who also played the naughty Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Number 9. Andy. My heart broke into 1,000 pieces when I saw Andy hand his most precious toys over to his new owner, Bonnie. It happened to you too, accept it. I'll always remember him as a child capable of creating incredible action stories to be able to have a lot of fun with his beloved toys.
Hi, I'm Andy from Toy Story, and you've got the man behind the voice.
That's right, John Morris is the American voice actor who gave life to the cute Andy. Fortunately, after so many years, his voice is still amazing. Just listen to it.
And this is Buzz Lightyear. The coolest toy ever made. Look, he can fly.
Morris, with only 7 years of age, wasn't willing to lose that role when he did the tryout for Andy's voice. That's why, as a strategy, he brought with him some action figures from the X-Men to give them a voice during the tryout, and thus demonstrate their versatility by performing. And of course, as expected, he surprised the staff of Pixar who gave him the role. That was very clever, Morris. Number 8. Bo Peep. This sweet and beautiful figure of porcelain, along with a puzzling sheep with 3 heads, is part of the current bedside lamp of Molly.
Billy, Goat, Gruff, raise the blinds.
You have names? You never told me that.
But do not be fooled, because Bo Peep is much more adventurous than she looks. What's more, she has a strong romantic interest in Woody. But who is the voice that gave life to Bo Peep in Toy Story 1, 2, and soon on a 4th film? Well, she's no more and no less than the American actress Annie Potts. Annie Potts is a great actress. She's such a good actress that she received a Golden Globe Award for her participation in Corvette Summer, and also she won a Genie Award for Heartaches in 1981. Number 7. Ham.
Oh, you're going too slow. Let me take the wheel.
This is not exactly a toy, it's a piggy bank with a cork in the belly instead of a stopper.
All right, nobody look till I get my cork back in.
But as you know that for the imagination and creativity of a little boy, nothing is impossible, Ham became part of Andy's favorite toys. His original voice dubbing was performed by the American actor John Ratzenberger.
Oh, you look good. Hey, you lose some weight.
Who is famous for playing the postman Cliff Calvin in the series Cheers. His first role of voice dubbing was as Ham in 1995. Besides, you can also hear him as the Underminer in the film The Incredibles and the Big Rig Mac in the film Cars. Number 6. Rex.
Rex, the meanest, most terrifying dinosaur who ever lived.
Roar! Roar!
No matter how Andy describes it, but Rex is the most nervous and insecure toy in the gang. It's very sensitive.
He never played with us like that.
In addition, Rex has great problems of anxiety, and its worst fear is not extinguished, but Andy replaces it with a more terrifying Tyrannosaur.
Oh, I'm so glad you're not a dinosaur!
False alarm, Rex, be quiet. Does anyone have a painkiller over here? As you can see, playing Rex is a challenge, and it was Wallace Shawn who managed to do it in a unique way.
At last! I'm gonna get played with!
But tell me, doesn't that face look familiar to you? Sure, you've seen this American playwright and essayist playing Mr. Hall in the movie Clueless in 1995. Moreover, Shawn has also appeared in several television series such as Desperate Housewives, and also, he has played Zek in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Number 5. Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, really? I'm from Play School.
This figure for children began to be sold in 1952 by Hasbro. However, its popularity grew considerably in the 90s when Mr. Potato Head was one of the most striking characters of this amazing saga. But who gave that wicked voice to Mr. Potato Head? This was nothing more or less than the American humorist Don Rickles, who lent his voice until the movie Toy Story 3, released in 2010. Unfortunately, in April 2017, Don passed away. I'm sure it'll be impossible to forget because, as we know, Mr. Potato Head can be a real bastard.
Always have a special place for you.
Yeah, like the attic.
And Don did not stray far from that characteristic, since he was a very famous stand-up comedian and actor for using insults as his main source in comedy. To give an example, go listen to one of his daring comments.
Phyllis Diller, ladies and gentlemen, who, when she was born, God ran out of clay and made her face Trick-or-Treat Charlie. Her former husband said on the wedding night, "No!"
Number 4. Slinky Dog. This lovely toy dachshund has a long metal body in the shape of a spring that is very useful, especially when venturing into a mission. And since Woody's loyal friend must have a voice that really reflects his unique personality, Blake Clark was responsible for it since 2010 in a masterly way after Jim Varney, who was the voice behind Slinky in Toy Story 1 and 2, died due to lung cancer in 2002. Can you notice the similarity between these two great voices?
I knew you'd come back, Woody. Andy threw us out.
Which one of the two would you have chosen? Let me know in the comments. The current voice of Slinky, Blake Clark, belongs to a well-known comedian and actor for his role as Chet Hunter in the series Boy Meets World and Harry in the series Home Improvement. Number 3. Jessie.
It's a miracle!
In the second film, Jessie is a very rare and prized toy by collectors.
Mi florecilla del desierto. Yo nunca había visto la verdadera belleza hasta esta noche.
Did you fix Buzz?
Jessie's character toys were named as the most successful of the season by Wall Street in the Christmas of 1999. The American film and television actress who lent her voice to Jessie is Joan Mary Cusack. Only she could put the exact energy that fearless Jessie needed.
Yay! Fellas! I know what to do!
Joan Mary Cusack has a great acting talent. Thanks to her role as Sheila Gallagher in the drama comedy Shameless, she was nominated for 4 consecutive years for the Emmy Awards and won one in 2015. Number 2. Buzz Lightyear.
Hold it right there. Buzz? You again.
Buzz Lightyear is not only very brave, tenacious, agile, but also can become a true heartthrob. But the worst thing that could happen to him was to discover that he was actually a toy made in Taiwan and not the Super Space Ranger that he believed. However, there is nothing that this intergalactic warrior cannot face. He soon accepted that his true mission was to give happiness to his owner, the charming Andy. But who gave this powerful alpha male voice to Buzz? That renowned actor is no more and no less than Tim Allen. Not only an actor, but also a comedian and writer who is the official voice of Buzz Lightyear.
That, my friends, is a superhero.
As he himself said, giving voice to Buzz was the most incredible thing that had happened to him in his life, and he was really fascinated with this character.
Woody, watch out! Damn it, Woody, watch out! Woody! 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 Woody!
Number 1. Woody.
He's brave, like a cowboy should be.
This is not a simple cowboy dolly. He's Sheriff Woody, supreme leader of an entire arsenal of toys and Andy's favorites.
Listen, hey! No one's getting replaced.
The great Tom Hanks, winner of the Oscar for Best Actor for his performance in Forrest Gump, is the one who gives voice to this beloved character since the first film in the saga. However, in 2017, during an interview on The Graham Norton Show, the very talented Tom revealed something that surprised many Toy Story fans. Woody's voice in entertainment items, such as video games or action figures, is actually his brother's voice, Jim Hanks.
Ha ha! Boy, am I glad to see you.
Is that you?
No, it's my brother Jim.
How dare you fool me that way? As if that weren't enough, he also confessed that working as a voice actor is very funny, but it is quite hard, very demanding, and you must use a lot of energy for the interpretation.
You're standing, and you have to do 18 variations of something like this. Buzz, if we don't get back there, I'm gonna go absolutely bizarre!
Now that you know them, which is your favorite voice actor? Tell me in the comments. Like the video and subscribe to be part of the great community of TrendMax. See you in the next video.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.